Hey everybody, Grimcad here, and we are back with some more Dominions 4. Sorry this one's a little late, but my daughter was sick, and then I of course have become sick. But I feel like I should still get this one out there, because I'll be honest with everybody, I'm hoping this one wraps up here, because there's a lot of bleeding right now, and I really just hope it stops. I'm not sure if we saw this battle, but let's take a look at it. We're gonna win pretty handily, I believe. Even with our 1,000 Fireflies. I already watched, so I know we actually win pretty handily. Well, first things first, let's go ahead and actually separate people on out so that we're not getting, well, murdered by missiles. Our god can stay where she is. There. Is that everything? More or less. Ugh. Let's see, we're still holding strong in the Barren Crags. And we're still holding in actual Tianchi. We are pretty low. Okay, let's dole out some of these bad boys. Something I should have done long ago, but I suppose I started giving up a little bit early. Norag and Morale, you guys can create your own. Very nice. Right, Mother Oak. Ooh. Let's get a couple Will-o'-the-Wisps in there as well. They're pretty strong. Whoops. Oh, I really have to figure out what the hotkey is to copy orders. But alas, I have not done so yet. Alright, so all of them even if they don't have one. Oops, he doesn't have one either. Whoops, but I don't have any things for him. Alright, let's check these guys. Can you only do lessers? Let's try a smoke warrior for you. We'll see what that looks like. They don't have any paths in it. Yeah. He must not have one. One moment. And we can have our god. Gosh, he can do a good bit if we had gems for it, but I don't think we do we? Let's take a look and see what gems we do have. We can give her some water gems, and she could cast yeah. Now we don't want to do that because that puts her fatigue up super high, and even with a little bit of reinvigoration, that's not what we want, because she's racking up kills in melee due to her big old awe. My sound feels really high right now. Let's take a look at that. It's not, but I don't know, maybe I just got it turned up. Regardless, it'll go off for right now. I don't feel confident enough to attack. I don't think there's anything I can cast. So let's go ahead and end it. The turn. We're in siege by about 30 people. Let's break them with just these groups. Yeah? Yeah. Why is their income so poor? Not entirely sure. Alright, 2 battles. First in the Barren Crags. Ooh, this could actually... No, I think we're fine. Why did everybody cast flaming missiles there first? Even though we're set up to create... Huh. Elementals. Alright, this is the same thing. No, there's an army that goes with it too. Let's try to keep a lookout for... Yeah, it's these little guys? Smoke warriors. Fists and choking smoke clouds that do a bit of poison. Okay. They're nothing... too bad. A little bit of range is always nice to go with our fireflies. God took a hit there. Not a big one, I'll give you, but a hit nonetheless. Alright, and we've got this one pretty much in the bag. No losses, I bet. No, I lost 2 horsemen that were actually part of the army. Huh. Oh, okay. Let's let's be risky. Yeah? Let's do it. Let's be risky. Oh, I don't actually have a thing ready for him. Okay. Oh gosh, he doesn't actually have one either. But we're gonna take the luck and we're gonna give it to, to Lemric. Lemric, there. And then I think he's going to move with the main army. And we're going to try to push. Try to push. Alright, well, let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, our prophet died, apparently. There's a battle in Thing Woods. Where are my elementals? What? Well, congratulations on winning, but why are you guys not casting elementals? Whew, we are all the way down here, but can do very little about it. $38 air gems, and then we can actually try to cast that. That is a lot of air gems that we cannot afford right now. Lemric. Well, you can summon a fire elemental and then cast, and you can move up here. And we can get a bit of a defense going on, and we'll consolidate a turn. Ooh. Well, Ritham has decided to go ahead and attack us. So let's watch this one first. Great, with Mound Kings. They're attacking us all with Mound Kings, it looks like. Interesting. Banish them! Banish them! Oh, that's annoying. And then a battle in Thing Woods. Okay, now they're casting. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Speed it up just a tad. Oh look, they've got some sort of Bane Lord or something right there as well. Just Bane. Still, that's a bit on the annoying side. God's cleaning up in the back. Alright. Let's go ahead and be a little crazy and push even further, because, well, it's kind of really important to now. Let's try to break the siege. It's Mound King, so maybe we can. Let's also get a little bit of help. And you know what? I will happily off Agrin take where is he? No. There we go. Let's hit a Will-O-Wisp because we might need a little bit of help here. And we'll take our 3 fires into there. Alright, end turn. Ah, this could all end so bad. Ooh, it looks like it did end really badly. Alright, well first of all, there was a battle in the Barren Crags. Oh man. Branded Warriors, which are cavemen basically. High morale. Pretty decent. Big old weapon right there. And charred bulls, which are sacred. Oh, with tons of strength. And what are these guys? Prowlers. Oh, which have recuperation. This doesn't look well for us. Doesn't look good. The Celestial Bull. Who's a Berserker? With a magical... Oh yeah. Minotaurs can trample, can't they? And here are my Will-O-Wisps. They are low hit points, but they are ethereal and they have a real high attack and real high defense. But they're probably just gonna get sort of overwhelmed and trampled. Trampled, really. Oh my goodness. Yep. Ah, that's sad. They fought so hard in the Barren Crags. So very, very hard. Ugh. Alright, Battle in the Thing Woods. We tried to attack and it looks like they attacked us. Looks like we're doing well here, at least. I don't think fireflies or will-o-wisps are the way to go, though. Not when compared to, you know, a regular full-tier, whatever, fire elemental. And I probably should have realized that, but wanted to give it a chance anyway. Ah, lost a pyromancer. And an adept. Oh boy. Okay, and here's where we attack back in Tianchi. Oh, they brought their actual army out. Clockwork Smith. Huh. Ooh. Well, no matter how good they are, they're not gonna win against a full army. Oh, and they even had some terracotta soldiers. How nice. Well, sorry, hit the mic. Kinda gotta go back for the capital, where we can have our glorious last stand, I suppose. Battle in the Thing Woods, but I believe we pulled out everybody except for a couple. Yeah, so we kind of know how that one goes. And we're just overrun by the stampeding hooves of these minotaurs. Not great, but I can deal with it. Look at long dead minotaurs. Man, look at that strength on an undead unit. Where's our god? Oh, she just died. Oh, it doesn't say how many she got since she died there. Alright, well, as soon as they breach this, it's gonna be over. So, time for our wrap-up. And we died due to Dominion. Did we fight off? No. We died to everything. Alright. Well. Tianchi. I think they're really strong, but obviously I didn't play them right. As I tried to go this mage build, and it didn't quite work as well as I thought it would. They're... Oh, I can't even see. The troops that they can get, they can recruit are really strong. You know, they've got giant shields, they've got pikemen, they've got heavy armor troops, they've got trampling troops. They all seem incredibly powerful. But I tried to stay away from just playing them as a vanilla army, just massing those regular troops and going in. I really wanted to play it as a whole bunch of elite mages and stuff going in. And because of that, I think the Barren Crags was both a huge blessing and sort of a huge curse to me. Because once I got the Barren Crags, I started pumping out those pyromancers, I started making the fires in a bottle, I started giving everybody elementals, which was real strong at first, but then I kind of got lazy with it, and I stopped making those fire bottles. I should have kept on the entire time. Everybody coming out of there should have had a fire in a bottle, ready to go in and fight. But well, frankly, they weren't, and so we kind of suffered because of it. I should have managed what spells people were casting a lot better, so I wasn't getting, you know, a round of 20 people casting flaming arrows on 3 guys, which seemed to happen a whole lot. Those 3 guys were, like, doing magical and fire damage anyway. So, you know, that's an area where we could have improved on. Getting war called upon us by 2 different factions at the same time was also pretty annoying. If it would have been just one, like if we would have just gone ahead and fought only villain, we would have won hands down. This was their capital right here. And we made it to here before we said, okay, let's stop and consolidate, because we're getting attacked hard over on this side. From, what, Maverny? Yeah, we can't even see what this stuff was, actually. Well, that's a shame. Why isn't it giving us everything? It's giving us nothing. Okay. Alright, let's see. Where are we? We did pretty terrible province-wise. Our initial expansion could have been much stronger. Forts we didn't do great. We only started with the 2. That's typically how I play. I'm not a big fort guy. Our income, and then you can see where we start to get into war with 2 people pretty early on, and then everything just goes down here. Our gen income was pretty good. We weren't super lucky finding the magic sites. I didn't really even go in searching for them. I wasn't ready. Usually that's a middle game thing where I go for, and our middle game was just full of war. We can see what is assumed to be the winning faction, or at least one of the 2. Who's the other one? Who's this purple? Who's purple? Purple. Purple? Okay, the Fomorians. So it was between them 2, and they... Man, the Fomorians did real well for a time, where they were just miles ahead of everybody else, but then kind of sort of leveled out. Our research, of course, was real good, because we had so many wizards who were researching, and maybe that was the problem. Maybe there should have been a point where I said, okay, I got this spell, now it's time to go away from research and to go out and actually start using these mages to my advantage. But, well, Obviously I didn't. So that's something I failed to capitalize on a little bit. Dominion. Our Dominion, yeah, pretty bad. Even with the 10 Dominion, you know, we didn't expand real early, and so we missed out on a lot of things. And of course, army size is going to be abysmal throughout the entire thing because, you know, I didn't prioritize it. The thrones. Yeah. Ooh, Throne of Bones. Blessed troops getting Undying 3. That's pretty nice. Yeah, and of course ours was not from a throne, was it? Ours was just the, our special site where we were getting folks from. It was not one of the thrones. We had... That's not us. Man, look at Pualo. He was one of our first heroics. Look how bad he got. He lost an arm, he had a chest wound. 55 kills total, which is pretty nice. Who else is ours? Arnold. Okay, the Pyromancer. He got toughness throughout there. He lost the head. Oh, goodness. Well, obviously we know how he died. 14 kills, which isn't spectacular, really. But he probably did a little bit better. I don't know what the burial things are right here. Grave markers. Our prophets. Our immortal prophet. Who wound up dying, of course. Because I think I attacked a little bit too strongly with him. He went down to -13 there towards the end. Only 19 kills, because I think he was summoning stuff. I'm not real sure. All in all, very nice. I wish I would have played it a bit differently. I encourage you to give them a try and play them as you would a normal faction and not try to do fancy schmancy things like I did. Because that's, I think, kind of where things went south. Their summons seem to be fairly strong. Of course, I don't know what actually was a vanilla summon in that one and what was a modded summon, because there are definitely a lot of modded summons in this one. I never quite got to the top end, but I was never going to cast a lot of the top end either, because my Pretender and my other people, you know, their top ends was like nature and paths like that. Let's see. You know, Wrath of the Ancestors, which I suppose we could have actually casted. Oh well. But Celestial Army, which takes, you know, 38 air gems, and we never had a sight of air gem a magical site, so that's pretty rough. Like Gong Gong. Again, those are not really... I don't know if they're rituals. They're not summoning commanders anyway. They're just summoning normal troops, it looks like. Which is, you know, it's a thing, I suppose. Ah, well, I don't think I have too much more to say about this one. That would have been nice, because these would be immortal, I believe. Possibly. And I feel like I never because I never got our magical site searching off, I feel like I never had the correct gems to take advantage of what our high construction was, pretty much. Which is a shame. It's all my fault as well. I mean, it's not... well, you guys saw the game. Things happened. Alright, well, I hope you liked this one, even though it ended in a loss. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. But if you leave comments, you know, be mindful that I just took a bitter defeat here. And while I appreciate the criticism, you know, don't be too harsh. Well, everybody, I hope you have a great day. Peace out.